Welcome to the Vivado Design Suite Installation Overview Training. In this training, I'll demonstrate the new installation capabilities of the Vivado Design Suite available starting in the 2014.1 release. With the release of Vivado 2014.1, the installation will be smaller and faster than ever before. You can now customize the installation by selecting, downloading, and installing only the components needed for your design or application projects. For instance, if you are a 7 Series Vivado Webpack user, where previously the ISE 14.4 download was a whopping 8 gigs, your total download size is now a mere 2 gigs. That's a 75% reduction in download size and duration, as well as a proportional drop in installation time and disk space utilization. Now you're able to download a lightweight installer package from Xilinx.com. It's typically less than 50 megs in size. This lightweight application will quickly guide you through the process of selecting the edition of choice, as well as device families and tools that you require. Just select what's needed, and if you accidentally miss something, don't worry, because you can easily add additional tools and device families at any time. If you're behind a restrictive proxy server or firewall that prevents the application from accessing the internet, don't worry, we've got you covered. A full image of the entire tool chain will also be available on Xilinx.com. Finally, Xilinx has introduced a new utility called the Xilinx Information Center, which will automatically and periodically check for updates in the background. You'll receive notification details about the updates and select whether you want to install them or not. This utility will include additional capabilities such as release management and notification configurability targeted for release in Vivado version 2014.3. Now let's check out the new lightweight installer in action. Okay, so the first step will be to double click on the lightweight installer that we've just downloaded. Wait for the extraction and setup to begin. And we'll go ahead and click Next. Here you'll be presented with a login screen and asked to enter your Xilinx login credentials. These are the exact same login credentials that you use when signing in to Xilinx.com. Signing in provides you immediate access to the download area. If you've already downloaded the entire installation file set, then there's really no need to log in. Just simply select the option, Install from Previously Downloaded Archive, and click Next. After reviewing and accepting the licensing agreements, you'll be presented with the Edition Selection page. Here you can configure the selection of Vivado editions or some standalone tools like the Software Development Kit or SDK and the Documentation Navigator, otherwise referred to as DocNav. Take note that the Vivado selection also offers you a choice to install SDK and DocNav as part of the installation. Please note that the appropriate license is required to use the editions selected on this page. Here you are able to configure the installation to include a variety of tools, device families, and add-ons. By selecting only what you need, you can save on both download and installation times, as well as disk space utilization. Here you can configure your installation location, as well as create a Start menu program group. Now let's review the installation summary. This gives you an overview of exactly what you've selected in terms of tools and devices, as well as the location and how much disk space this installation is going to take up. Next, click Install, and the installer will then download only the selected components and begin the installation process. And here you can see a quick summary of how long it took to download the files and how long it took to install those files as well. After the installation is completed, you can modify your installation at any time by upgrading to a higher Vivado edition or even add new devices and tools. To modify your installation at a later time, simply select the Add Design Tools or Devices from the Start menu. Alternatively, you can access the same option from the Vivado Help menu. You'll be presented with the same options as seen previously during your initial installation. Now let's take a look at the new Xilinx Information utility that can be launched from the system tray. It's even easier than before to stay up to date with the latest software releases through the new Xilinx Information Center. The new utility offers you the ability to check for software updates in the background and receive auto notifications when an update is available. In future releases, 2014.3 and beyond, the Xilinx Information Center utility will include additional functionality such as managing all Xilinx releases as well as new configuration options. So now that we've reviewed the new capabilities of the Vivado Design Suite installer, let's recap the benefits of these enhancements. Your total download size and duration has been reduced by up to 75%. You can choose specifically what to install based on your requirements, and you can also add additional devices and tools to an existing installation, as well as receive auto notification updates. This concludes the features and enhancements overview of the Vivado Design Suite installation. For more information, please refer to the 2014.1 version of the user guide UG973 within the section specifically on release notes and installation and licensing. If you're new to the Vivado Design Suite, I highly suggest reviewing the Ultrafast Vivado Design Methodology video and the Vivado Design Suite Flows Overview video as a starting point. Thanks for watching, and as always, please check back at xilinx.com/training/Vivado for additional Vivado training videos.